Hello, my lovely first graders. Welcome back to our online science class. I am very excited because I got to see some of you today. I hope I get to see the rest of you maybe next week. And I am excited to see all of you working so hard. Today we're going to continue talking about animal parents and their offspring. Yesterday, if you guys remember, we saw the armadillo and how he would roll up into a little ball so that he could protect himself from predators. I'm seeing how you guys are putting up your work, so pretty soon I'll make sure to see all those beautiful drawings that I'm sure you guys have been working on. Now, today we are first going to talk about a little bit of vocabulary that we're going to be seeing while we work with our animal parents and their offspring. And the vocabulary is amphibian, fish, mammal, bird, insect, and reptile. So I imagine some of you have heard at least some of these words before, right? Like fish, bird, insect. They're all referring to a type of animal. Now, we're going to see some examples so you guys can get an idea of what type of animals we're talking about. For example, let's see if this will move. Amphibian. Amphibians refer to certain types of lizards and usually frogs. Those animals that can be inside and outside of water. And also some turtles can be considered amphibians. So we're going to be seeing some of those throughout our lesson. Okay, guys? If we continue, bird. I'm pretty sure all of you knew what a bird was, but we have to keep in mind there are many different types of birds, right? We have fish. We all know fish too. I know that those of you who have been in kindergarten at Washburn, both Mrs. Ortiz and Miss Vega had little fishes in their classrooms. So I'm sure some of you are very familiar with them. And if I'm not mistaken, I remember Liam told me that he had a fish at home too. So he should be pretty familiar with fish. Insect. Those that some of us don't like too much and some of us love. Insects. Those could be our bees, our ants, and all those little things that Missy calls creepy crawlies, but are also super cool. We have mammals. Mammals are usually the animals we're used to seeing, like bunny rabbits, in this case koalas, dogs, cats, and us humans are considered mammals. Then we have reptiles. Now, there is a difference between a turtle and this right here, which is a tortoise. These can only be on land. They cannot go into the water because they're reptiles. But there are reptiles that spend time in the water. For example, crocodiles. So it really depends on the type of reptile that it is. Now, if we continue, we're going to start talking about animal structures. And for this part, you should work on this page. I want you to look at all of the images you see in front of you. The cow, the snake, the fish, the duck, the caterpillar, the starfish, the worm, the fox, and the alligator. And tell me, do these animals have body parts that help them live and grow? You guys should know the answer to this. So make sure to either make a circle or an X, some type of mark, and make sure to send me a picture, okay? Now, I'm going to stop this part right here, and we're going to head into the other program so we can talk a little bit more about animal structures. And just like before with the armadillo, this time it's asking us which structure will help this bird catch its food. So we're not talking about protecting ourselves right now. We're talking about what would help it catch its food. So if you see this bird, which, just so you guys can know, is a ridgeway rail, this bird, if you look at it, What do you think it uses to catch food? Well, think about it while we watch different birds and other ways they may catch food, or also see if they are the same. So let's see. We're going to check out our birds. Okay, so look at this one. Missy has a little bit of a hard time. So I'm going to put the voice so I can say.
See the phenomenon in action. Credit.
It doesn't tell me the name of this bird. So Missy's going to give it a shot. Ninga, if I'm not mistaken. So look at this bird right here. How is it catching its food? I'm pretty sure you guys are getting the picture. Pelicans. I don't know how many of you have seen them. Here in Ponce, we have La Guancha. Even though it's closed now, before you could go see the pelicans and you could see them trying to eat sardines that the other people would try to feed the fish with. So looking at this pelican, what is it using to catch food? And then we have the woodpecker. Do you guys know what woodpeckers eat? They eat worms that burrow inside of the trees. So what would it use to be able to get that food? We have hummingbirds. Those very, very, very fast birds that we see roaming around Puerto Rico. Yes, they drink from inside the flowers. So what are they using? The Bohemian waxwing. It has a little fruit in its mouth, right? But what is that, I wonder? What do we call that? And here we have a hoopoe catching something yummy for him in his... what is it? There we have the gray heron. The colored toucan. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna tell you guys. A female black-bagged kingfisher with a spider. It must be very yummy for that bird. A Hawaiian honeycreeper. Let's look at all its feature, guys. What would it use to catch food, I wonder? The roseate spoonbill. Look at its beautiful rose color. And finally, a red-tailed hawk. Hawks are very, very fast. Now, after seeing all of this, all of these different birds, some of them with already getting their food, let's see if you guys can answer. The first question was, how does a Ridgway rail get its food? That's the first question you have to ask yourselves and then answer. Okay, guys? Make sure to answer it in your notebooks. And then you're going to tell me, how is the Ridgway rail, the one we saw here, different from an armadillo? So think back to yesterday's video and look at the Ridgway rail. How are they different? And how are they similar? So think about it. Is there anything similar between the armadillo and the Ridgway rail? I am very curious to see what your answers will be. So you have a space here if you're going to do it from the PowerPoint that is also in the file, or you can write it in your notebooks. So I really hope to see those answers, and I'm super excited to see what you guys come up with. Thank you so much for joining me, and as you know, if you have any doubts or questions, please let your parents know. If you have any doubts or questions, please let your parents know.